had been told don't get like me. I've been since I wore a tall white tee. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you about the time I was trying to get rich. Now the whole team lit. I say stunting is a habit, told don't get like me. I've been since I wore a tall white tee. Wanna ball like me, but they fall like me. I showed up so clean they wanna but they can't, cause I got that drink. God got my back, you with me, he cranked that yank. I said now, ain't no gon' stop me from shining. Gotta do it all in God's timing. Hate to keep reminding, I can't do it if it ain't aligning. Father, if the money ain't chiming. I said now, ain't no gon' stop me from shining. Gotta do it all in God's timing. Hate to keep reminding.
Ready to go now? Here's Nico Horner. And we're underway here in the home opener.
Ball inside.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
First baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
In the air, left field. Takes it in for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score on the board first. It's 1-0.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least.
Line drive, base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with two out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the third and final game of the series. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. In to score from third. And they lead by 2.
A couple of singles back to back. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A 3-run shot. So 2 down. And up next for Chicago, Kyle Stowers. In the air out towards right center. And that's the third out. Now it's the DH. And first offering is fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but So many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Ezequiel Tovar. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That's out number 2.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
In the air to left center. Stowers makes a move towards the gap. And that is that. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Leading off, Nick Gonzalez. Tap foul at the plate. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
0-2 now. That one's upstairs, ball 1. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really protect. With 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball.
What a stop. The feed for 1 to first. Double play. Nicely done. And next for the Cubs, Ryan O'Hearn. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a pop-up. Tovar settles under it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
And that one hammered. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Now here is Troy Johnston. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hit.
Edwards. They take the force out. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the run out of scoring position.
Jake McCarthy in the box now. No balls and a strike. Big stock center field. Safe at second, and he gets back in. This is Willie Castro. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Ball.
At him looking for the strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Swing and he popped it up. Corner under it. And that ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field. Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. And first offering is fouled off. Edwards getting the start at second, hitting third in the lineup, and his on-base percentage this season is over 400. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Pretty good with that high fastball on the inside corner, so he can't be upset about the pitch. Just kind of an unlucky result.
Takes it in for the out. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Nope. Outside.
The 1-1.
That's a ball.
In the air to left center. Doyle on his way in. Snags it on the run. 2 down. So up next for Chicago, Jackson Merrill. Out towards right center field. Moniak on the move to the gap. And that is that. Back here in Denver, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, number 7. This one in the air center field. Merrill on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. That one backed up the middle and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. And there's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. Headed for the plate. In to score from first. And he'll pull into third with an RBI triple.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Johnston batting with 1 down, takes a strike. On the ground to first, could be 2. To Horner at second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. On to the 4th. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. Quintana back to work. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Another homer, his 2nd home run of the game. Kyle Stowers will hit next. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 1 away. And up next for Chicago, Nick Gonzalez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Line drive to short and caught. So here's Horner now. On the ground, Tovar. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping in, Brenton Doyle. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And a quick out, number 1. At the plate, Jake McCarthy picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Yep, that ball went out. Ball that's outside.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. And that one is off the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Up next for the Rockies.
1 out, runner at second. Willie Castro digs in now. Caught looking his first time up. That's towards center. And this one looks like trouble. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien.
Inside, ball one.
2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Runner from third in to score. It's a 3-run game, 6-3. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge.
Play at the plate, and he's out. And that is how the inning comes to an end. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the top of the fifth. Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. On the ground to first. Can't glove it cleanly. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. And next for the Cubs, Xavier Edwards. Up the middle. To first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the fifth. 2 down, bases empty. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Miguel Andujar. That one lifted to left. McCarthy moving under this one. And that is that. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. In the air to left center. Merrill should have this one. Brings it in. And there's one away. Next to hit for the Rockies, Mickey Moniak. Hey! The Cubbies leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are...
Wow, nice play. They score a run thanks to the infield single.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. The 0-1.
Ball.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A 2-run shot. 1 down. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Fair ball. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Luke Little.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Gets him to chase after that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Base hit into the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. So in now for Colorado, Willie Castro. This one in the air center field. Merrill coming on. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Edouard Julien. In for the run. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Tyler Freeman. A critical at bat in this game for him. Carrying well. 1 runs in. Slams off the bottom of the wall. In to score from first. And they take a 3-run lead. So a runner at second, 2 down. And next is the designated hitter. Hey! swings through that one out in front that time.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Out towards right center field. And that will end the inning. All set for the top of the sixth. Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. One up, one down. Jackson Merrill, the next Cub to hit.
Center fielder Jackson Merrill.
And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 2 outs. Base is empty. So up next for Chicago, Carson Kelly. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Stowers. Popped in the air, left field. And that is that. Bottom of the sixth inning. Now it's the shortstop. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Ben Brown.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
0-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Stowers has a beat on it. Then there's one down. One out man at first. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Hunter Goodman.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Brown, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Next for Colorado, Troy Johnston. There's your strike. On the corner for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. And this is
that's strike 3. Back here at Coors Field. Top. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Antonio Senzatella.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Back to the top of the order now. Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Lifted in the air, right center field. And a superb diving catch. What a play.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman.
So digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ball, that's in.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Denver, set for the last half of the 7th. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
Ball. That's inside.
And that one clips the corner.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Rockies.
Jake McCarthy will hit next. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double.
Hey.
On the ground right side, Edwards will throw, and he can't hang on to it. First and second. No outs. Hunter Harvey comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ball.
Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and that's a foul ball. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 3-run homer. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Now he breaks his back. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So back to the top of the order. Here's Colorado's DH. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Nope.
In the air, left field. Stowers makes his way towards it, but it's off the leather. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. Out towards right center field. Nimmo in position. 2 down. And now the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. That one fouled off. 0-1 now. Just missed. Into the outfield, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one is gone. Another homer. It's their second home run of the inning. Johnston in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to...
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back.
O'Hearn steps on the bag. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Ready to begin the eighth. Leading off, number 9.
Xavier Edwards.
On the ground right side. Johnston takes it to the bag. One pitch and one out.
Up next,
here's Miguel Andujar.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
And first offering is fouled off.
That's outside.
On the ground to the left. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And up next for Chicago, Jackson Merrill. In the air to left center. Doyle on the move. And that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, number 31.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 71.
Ball, that's out.
Jacob Webb.
Ball to strike. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Horner takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Next for the Rockies.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies. Tap foul at the plate. And the 0-1.
Hey!
Got him. That's out number 2. And now the DH. Right side, hard hit. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We go to the 9th. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Fouled off left side.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
McCarthy under it. And makes the grab. And there's 1 away. 1 out man at first. Nick Gonzalez, the next Cub to hit. On the ground, 2 ball. Freeman over to second. The double play.